For more on the conference and crypto, let's bring in BitGo CEO Mike Belshi. BitGo is a digital asset security company, and Mike joins us from the conference in Nashville as well. Mike, I want to start right there. We've seen Bitcoin rally here into the weekend. How much of this is hinging on the commentary we get from former President Trump and this idea of potentially a strategic reserve?
Well, people always try to pin the most recent event as the trigger of whatever's going on with the Bitcoin price. But of course, the markets are complex, and there's a lot of factors that feed into the price. I do think there's general strong optimism about potentially having regulatory clarity here in the United States. We're the biggest economy. We've got the best markets. Of course, we should have a venue for digital assets to participate, and there's optimism that that will come in November.
Okay. So, I mean, can we say it's on the ballot? Can we also say that as of right now, it's a partisan issue, or does that change?
It's not a partisan issue, and it's never been a partisan issue. And we know this. You know, there was a bill on the Hill just the last couple of months called Fit 21. You know, it had support from, a tremendous amount from the Republican side. 71 Democrats voted for it as well. Frankly, if you are for power to the people, where you want people to have the same power with their banks, of course you like Bitcoin. And that's the Democratic side. And if you're in favor of freedom and open markets, of course you like Bitcoin, and that's the Republican side. So we may have a presidential leader who individually doesn't like digital assets as much, or maybe he doesn't understand it. You know, it's certainly harder for older people to understand. Then that's fine. But it doesn't mean that there's a partisan issue. I think there's a few people in Congress that don't support digital assets, but there's tremendous support. Like I said, 71 Democrats supported Fit 21, which is the crypto infrastructure market bill.
Meantime, shifting gears from Bitcoin to Ether, we had Ether spot ETFs begin trading on the exchanges this week. It wasn't necessarily the strongest debut, but the fact that they even exist now, how does this set the stage for Ethereum? And do you expect inflows to be similar to Bitcoin, or should it be just treated as something different altogether?
Probably should be different altogether. Look, Bitcoin and Ethereum serve very different purposes. I mean, Bitcoin clearly fitting the bill for store of value. To some degree, payments, although there's more to come in the future. Ethereum, more on smart contracts. And, the initial ETF offering doesn't include Ethereum staking, which is a big part of that if you're going to be holding Ether for a long period of time. Without that, it's a little bit hard to see how the Ethereum ETF is as compelling. Other than that, it hits kind of traditional markets. So I'm not too surprised that the Ethereum ETF isn't as strong an offering. Remember, the Bitcoin ETF is the strongest ETF of all assets ever introduced, right? And that was introduced by BlackRock. Of course, Fidelity's got one too. But we've never seen an ETF with that much power, that much support in such a short period of time in the history of ETFs.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds left. How much does liquidity matter here?
Liquidity is everything. Liquidity begets more liquidity. So look, building markets, it's something that takes decades of time. The crypto market's been around for a relatively short period of time. We see this continue to grow as the markets get more stable, more mature. And of course, that will enable more people to come in more efficiently, and we'll see